Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my Scentsy, what I have been warming. Lots of empties, but I actually do have one thing I didn't empty, I just worked on. And let's start with it. It is my brick, don't know if you can see it, my brick of Jade and Jasmine. I just worked on the top row, as you can see. To me, this one is really just like men's cologne, but I get a lot of like citrus on the top. Like I definitely get a lemon on the top of it, maybe like a lime, I guess, I don't know. Some type of like citrusy situation on the very, very top, and then it's pretty masculine. So it's not my favorite, I guess. I think Corey really enjoys it. But it definitely didn't go in my club. I'd have plenty of it considering like my scent of the month kit with this brick, and then I have a couple bars as well. So I'm anticipating I can get through it just like through the bathrooms and stuff like that. I did try it in the open concept, which I think Corey loved, but I just wasn't a fan of. So maybe, you know, if he was like having like a boys' day, or like, you know, there was some games on and he was going to be downstairs watching TV and stuff, I'd maybe put it in the open concept for him. But if it was me down there and I got a pick, I wouldn't warm it in the open concept. So that's kind of how that played out. Okay, everything else was everything else was pretty much half used, so I just wanted to go through it. The first one being Bring Back My Bar Cashmere Pear. To me, the ginger in this just came out way too much, and I was not a fan of that. Used it up in the bathrooms. It does fine. It really leaves behind that ginger note though, which I do not appreciate and was not a fan of. So, yeah, I don't know. It was okay, but I'm glad I got to try it just to test it out, but wouldn't repurchase. The next one is also Bring Back My Bar Cozy Chai. So this one I have in my club, and when I warmed it the first time, I just like literally was head over heels. This past time I was like, it was just too cinnamon for me, I guess, which was weird because the first time I don't remember thinking that. I remember thinking like, this is the best thing ever warming, and so I was like, I have to put it in my club. So my club is supposed to arrive like later this week, maybe a couple days from now. And so I'm really going to test that bar. Like, do I need it in my club if I actually don't enjoy it? But I remember enjoying the first 4 cubes I used so much that I was just like, why am I hating this right now? It was just really, really weird. So I'm going to give that some more testing, but that could potentially be on the chopping block. One that is not on the chopping block is Marshmallow Mint. I love that one 100%. It is lighter and it's not a huge performer, but also at the same time, Corey doesn't love mint, so it's nice to kind of have it to throw in, and then it kind of like peters off before maybe Corey gets home from class or something, and so I can avoid the whole, oh my gosh, you have something mint going. And this one is almost like mint, and it has marshmallow, and then it has a it has amber, so it gives it like a little bit of something extra, which I think is the difference in why Corey can tolerate this one and not like Peppermint Dreams. So that is in my club. I was really on a kick to do some fruity scents, so I went through a little sample cup. This came in the whiff box of Snapdragon, and I think the notes of this are like pineapple, blood orange, and Snapdragon. And I just did the little sample cup in my office, and you guys, I am obsessed. It was so good. It put me in just the right springy mood that I was looking to be in. I had been warming a ton of things that were making me like sick to my stomach. and that I was just really not enjoying. And so I really wanted to mix it up. And the Snapdragon, it brought me to a beachy place. Like, I was literally obsessed with it. So I have the full bar. I have a full-ish bar. It has 7 cubes left in it. I'm gonna warm it in the open concept once I have it in my melting basket, because I was thoroughly impressed. One I warmed up just because the clam is a little bit broken on like where it closes. This is Red Pear and Pomegranate, which is the current scent of the month. To me, this is just like fruit. Like, it's just fruity fruit punch. I'm not obsessed with it. I have a brick in it, and it's definitely something I just really want to work through. Maybe I can attempt to mix it with some things to give it a little more depth. I just feel like it's too fruit punch, and that's it for me. It doesn't really like give me any kind of variety, and I definitely have a lot of it. So that is something I will be maybe more so struggling to get through, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but I definitely don't love it. It's just like fruit punch. It's not the fruit I want it to be, I guess. Another fruity one, I told you guys, I was like really trying to get into the spring spirit. And so another fruity one I went through was Berry Blessed. This was in the holiday collection, but this just smells like peach rings to me, so I don't know why the holiday collection is where it was put. That was just kind of random to me. But I just had a couple cubes with this. This definitely isn't my favorite. I think the peach in it is just too astringent. It's okay, but like, at the end of its warming, I warmed it for like the whole entire day. At the end of it, it was really starting to get like that astringent peach. And I was like, no, we're done with this. Like, you're coming out of the warmers. I'm so sorry. But it's fine. Not something I would repurchase, not my club, that type of thing. Okay, 2 more. Went through Autumn Road Trip. This I actually ended up throwing in my club at the very last minute. Like, on the last day of the bars retiring, I threw that in my club because I just don't know if it's going to come back or not. I mean, of course, we don't know. But with it being a new release, and it has a very specific smell. Like, it's not a generic pumpkin apple, you know what I mean? It's like not something generic that I feel like you can do over and over again. That's what made me nervous, and I actually really, really do enjoy it. So I don't know exactly what the notes are. I think it's like oak. There's some type of pear. I don't even know what's in there, but to me, it's like woodsy, and it has like a little bit of fruitiness, and I don't even know if I have something to compare it to. Like, it's not like Bath & Body Works leaves or like Sweater Wet. Like, it's not those things. It's just like a woodsy with like a bit of fruit, and it is so strong. It is the biggest powerhouse. Like, I warmed like 2 cubes maybe. I had to have. I think I only warmed these top 2 cubes downstairs in my open concept right when we moved in here. And I was upstairs in my office doing something, and the heat came on, and literally it was blowing this scent around like via the heat vents into my office upstairs with only 2 cubes. I literally could smell through the heat vents, and I was like, oh my gosh, is that Autumn Road Trip that's going downstairs? It was insane. So today I have it warming in my office. I have like 5.5 cubes in here, which is kind of excessive just because this is my office. Like, I don't need 5 cubes going in my office, but that is what I have. And so my office is upstairs, like to the back. Like, it's not at the beginning of the stairs. It's like all the way at the end of the hallway. And so when I came in from running errands today, as soon as I opened the door, I could smell Autumn Road Trip. Like downstairs, first floor, right at the door greeting me, and I have something else warming downstairs in the open concept. That's how much it took that over. I'm telling you, it is a powerhouse. It is a thrower. To me, it's definitely beginning of fall appropriate, but honestly, it's kind of spring as well. I really like it. Did you guys try that one, and did you put it in your club? Because I could see mixed ways. Like, I could see it coming back because it's super different, but I could see it potentially not being popular enough and not coming back next fall. So had to put it in my club just to be safe. Okay, then the last one I went through, I'm gonna move this, is the scent of the month for next month, Pink Sugarberry Mint. So I have some things to say about this. So, okay, I gotta like collect my thoughts here. And I think I have the flyer right here. So, according to the flyer, the top notes are plum, raspberry, and strawberry. I definitely get a berry off the top. Like, I get the plum, I get the raspberry, I get the strawberry, I get all that. For mid notes, it says peppermint, snowdrop, and peony. On the bottom of my sample cup, I didn't get any of these things. Or like when I warmed my sample cup. On the bottom of this full-size bar, I actually felt like I got peppermint. Like, I remember sniffing the bottom of the bar being like, there's peppermint in here, which I had not smelled before. I don't know if the floral is just adding depth, because I don't feel like I get a specific floral personally, but it says it's in there. The base notes are sugar, coconut, vanilla, and fresh air accord. Okay, sugar, yes, definitely. It's like a very sugary berry scent. Vanilla, same kind of lines. Coconut, I don't know what kind of coconut they might be talking about. Like, are they talking about creamy coconut? Are they talking about like tropical coconut? I don't really get coconut personally, and I would love to get coconut because I love coconut, but I feel like the coconut and the fresh air give it a little bit of, like, I know I said this, and I know Hannah Blazon said this, like a beachiness to an extent. It's like not, you can't be like, oh my gosh, that's coconut. It just gives it like a more tropical type of vibe, kind of, with the berries and like the sugar or whatever. So as it's warming in my open concept today, I'm right at maybe like the 9 to 10 hour mark of warming it. I have 5 cubes going throughout the open concept. It's kind of the same as when I warmed my tester, honestly. I thought the bar smelled different than the tester did, but now that it's warming, I'm not getting a huge variation. Like, I don't feel like, I can't pick out coconut. I'm not getting any peppermint, but I feel like it really started out as the sugary berry. It's kind of transitioned to a sugar berry with a hint of a beachy vibe, but like definitely not to the point where I can pick out coconut, which I would prefer, but I'm just giving like a general, here's what I think. And I'm not getting peppermint, which maybe the peppermint's just giving it like coolness, but I couldn't come and tell you, oh yeah, there's peppermint and coconut in this scent. Like, I just don't get those things. And maybe it's how they mix together that you don't like get them straight off the bat. It's in the bakery category. Would I consider it bakery? Honestly, I would consider it fruity because it's like a sugary berry. And maybe, I don't know if it just because it's like sugar, vanilla, and berries, like, is that why it's considered bakery? I really am not positive. But to me, it's more berry forward than bakery forward. It's like not bakery at all to me. Oh, I was also going to talk about how strong it was. So, like I said, I have 5 cubes going in the open concept, which generally is like okay. If they're not like powerhouse scents to begin with, it's not like they get lost, but they're just like there. They don't, even though I have 5 cubes, it's not something that like Autumn Road Trip would definitely blow you out of the water with that, but other scents, if they're just average, they don't tend to like be super overpowering, even though I have 5. For the pink sugarberry mint, I would say it's more of just like in the background. Like you get it, but if you like stay, it's like say you sit in the living room, after like 5 minutes, you can't smell it anymore. But if you leave the room and come back, you know it's there, but it's not like in your face the whole time. It's really kind of, to me, just like a background scent. I think, here's what the deal is. I originally was like, I'm gonna love this scent. I read the notes. I was like, this is going to be, it has all my favorite things. It has plum and like berries, and I'm beginning to like peppermint, and peony's fine with me. And it has sugar and coconut, and I love coconut, and vanilla, and fresher accords, okay, I guess. But honestly, I don't think I was obsessed with this. I thought it was going to be. Like, I really thought I was going to be like, this is going to be an instant club ad. Like, I need so much of this. I'm going to be such a big fan. And I don't know, I'm just not convinced. So, if you have any suggestions of what I could mix this with, I kind of want to add more coconut. But I don't want to, I'm gonna have to like look at the catalog. I don't want to have something like cocoa lime or like coconut lemongrass. I want more of just like coconut, period. But I don't know how I'm gonna go about finding that. So if you have any suggestions, I would deeply appreciate them, because I don't know, I'm kind of confused by this one. So let me know what you guys thought of this down below, because if you have tried this, I know a lot of people are saying they just are getting a lot of different things. And I think because the notes, like the top, mid, and base notes, are so all over the board, a lot of people are getting a lot of different things. So let me know your opinion down below on it. Was it strong for you? Do you get more of that beachiness, or do you get more of the fruitiness? Do you get a peppermint? I really want to know. And any mix suggestions. So that is what I have for today. Sorry this got kind of long-winded, but I really just wanted to like walk through my process with it, just because it is coming up for purchase at the beginning of March. So that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.